I think people are attracted to it because it's a unique building on this site. People here at the base, it allows us to talk about the larger history of the Washington Navy Yard.
So the watch box was constructed in 1853 as a marine post. It is the oldest marine post in the Navy. And it operated until about 1905, that it was put on a barge and shipped down to Naval Support Facility Indian Head.
The building was in very poor condition. When it was moved down to Indian Head, the porch did not go along with it, so it was really just the core of the building that was moved.
The memorandum of agreement stated that restoring the building at this location was sufficient mitigation for the adverse effect at Indian Head, and also was mitigation for the demolition of Piers 3 and 4 here.
One of the fun things was figuring out how we were going to get it from Indian Head back up here. They had a marine contractor on board that had essentially a construction barge that had a crane on it.
It was rolled down the hill to the dock at Indian Head on a remote-controlled dolly, and lifted the whole building with a crane onto the barge, shipped the barge up the Potomac and Anacostia rivers. It took maybe 5 or 6 hours.
It ended up, we realized that they had moved around doors and windows. So we essentially had to dismantle those and move them around to the right location.
They had to reconstruct the porch entirely from historic photographs. That was the only evidence we had of the appearance of the porch.
So I think it's opened my eyes to kind of how rich of a historic site this is, and I keep advocating for people to find ways to come out here and not just see this building, but to see the entire complex, which is really quite amazing.